feel like little girls.
Quick
and these
question.
little girls feel like little boys. They are activating that. So now I can't even get mad
Tell me
at
if
a
y'all
child
hear this.
for
It's coming
sitting
up in a
there
second.
running around acting a little fruity tooty because they're activating this gene in these children. And we are not saying nothing. There is a reward. Little Yachty just made a video trying to be the new Medea. This is what they have to do to sell. He's one of the wackest rappers ever. He should have never been in the game. So now they pushing this, and then you got to keep in mind, nobody else is. You don't see this being pushed on in China, man. You don't see this going on with the Africans. You don't see this going on with the Arabs. They pushing this on black children. And y'all sitting back while these pocketbook punks is taking over. Do you realize how white supremacy spit dead directly? And shout out to my white people that support me, because there's a difference between white people and white supremacy. Let me make that clear to y'all. White supremacy has taken the LGBTQ community and spit that in our faces.
Hold up. Spit dead in what?
Black people don't even have.
Hold up.
White supremacy. Let me make that clear to y'all. White supremacy has taken.
Turn it up for you.
The LGBTQ community and spit that in our faces.
Hold up. White supremacy has taken the LGBTQ community and spit right in our faces. Our faces. White supremacy has taken the LGBTQ community and spit in our faces. Wait a minute.
The LGBTQ community and spit that in our faces. The LGBTQ community and spit that in our faces. The LGBTQ community and spit that in our faces.
So white supremacy spit. White supremacy has spit in our faces. White supremacy has spit in the face of the LGBTQ community. And he said our faces.
Let me make that clear to y'all. White supremacy,
his words,
has taken the LGBTQ community and spit that in our faces.
They've taken the LGBTQ community and spit dead in our faces. I don't know. But anyway, I do have a question. I want to know, Hassan, if by some stroke of luck you can see this. It's my question for you. How is it possible? You hate the LGBTQ community so much. You talk so much shit about the LGBTQ community, right? But you've admitted that you have a child that's a part of that community. I can't remember if it's your son or your daughter, but one of them is a part of the LGBTQ community. You said you were being molested by Africa Bambaataa from the age of, well, from what you said, if I remember right, the age of 12 until the age of 16. That's 4 years. You said you were being molested by Africa Bambaataa. You were still going around him, knowing that it was going to happen. That's no longer molestation, in my opinion. You openly went over there. You willingly went over there knowing what was going to happen. And you still went back over there. Which, I don't know about the rest of y'all, but to me, in my eyes, that sounds like you are now a part of the LGBTQ community. Well, at least at that time, because I don't know what the hell you're doing now. I don't know you. I don't know what you're doing. You know what I mean? You got a wife, you got kids, whatever. But that don't mean you're not a part of the LGBTQ community. I mean, the B in LGBTQ community stands for bisexual. So that means you like men and women. So, I mean, I don't know. For all I know, you know what I mean? You could still be a part of that community. Or you could not be. I don't know. I don't really give a damn. But it just confuses me how you talk so much shit about the LGBTQ community. But you yourself at least were a part of that community. Because you were continuously going over to Africa Bambaata's house and he was allegedly molesting you. And I'm going to say allegedly because I don't fucking know. I wasn't there. I don't know. But allegedly, he was molesting you for multiple years. Every time you went over there, on the way there, you knew what was going to go down when you got there. You knew what was going to go down, baby. Yo, street in the ring. You know what I mean? You knew. Drop down and get your eagle on, girl. Drop down and get your eagle on, girl. You knew that as soon as you walked in that door, I don't see nothing wrong. You know what I mean? And you still went over there. Granted, you were between the ages of 12 and 16. 16, there's no excuse for it. 15, no excuse. 12, I might give you an excuse. You was 12. I know I wasn't doing no. I would know better. Me, personally, I would know better. If somebody molested me, I would not continue to go over to their house knowing that it was going to continue to happen. You know what I mean? But, I mean, to each his own. To each his own. But it just confuses me that you talk down upon these people because of their life choice, which doesn't affect you at all. It doesn't affect your life at all. Someone else's life choice is not affecting your life at all. What I choose to eat does not make you full. You know what I mean? What car I choose to drive doesn't make you move faster. What money I spend don't come out of your pocket. So what I do in my life should not affect you. Just like the people in the LGBTQ community. Whatever sexual preference they have, it don't affect me in the slightest. I'm secure in my sexuality. You feel me? I got a wife at home. I know what I'm coming home to at night. If somebody else that's a male decides that they want to love other men, that don't affect my life at all. It don't affect your life at all. But you sitting here on this video right here, and you talking about LGBTQ community and all that shit. You talking shit about females who get locked up, leave their kids, whatever, whatever. But you did the same thing. You just said, well, not just, but in this video, you just said, you were just talking about how you got locked up and left your oldest son, Hassan Campbell Jr., without his father. Because you got locked up. But you talking down on these women. I'm sorry, not women. The black women. Because you're not talking about white women or Spanish women or none of that. You're just talking about white women. I mean, black women. Sorry. You talking bad about black women that get locked up and leave their kids. You know what I mean? Like, things like that just confuse me. And then also in this video, you said some of the most confusing shit that I ever heard in my life. You was talking about mermaids washing up on beaches. You was talking about portals to other dimensions and universes opening up. You was talking about somebody that has a sex change. If a male has a sex change to become a female, they stuff newspaper in the vagina.
No.
The manufactured vagina. You say they stuff newspaper in it, which totally baffles me. Dear God, I'm confused. But
because there's a difference between white people and white supremacy. Let me make that clear to y'all. White supremacy has taken the LGBTQ community and spit that in our faces.
One more time for those of you who are slow.
The LGBTQ community and spit that in our faces.
One more time for those of you who are going to be like, he didn't say our. Yes, he did. He said white supremacy took the LGBTQ community and spit dead in our faces.
The LGBTQ community and spit that in our faces.
This last time.
The LGBTQ community and spit that in our faces.
Wait, who did that?
Because there's a difference between white people and white supremacy. Let me make that clear to y'all.
Okay.
White supremacy has taken
I'm listening.
the LGBTQ community
and
spit that in our faces.
Oh. Wait a minute.
The LGBTQ community and spit that in our faces. Black people don't even have the right to walk the street without getting...
So they took the LGBTQ community and spit dead in our faces. I don't know what that sound like to y'all. I'm not gonna make no accusations, but I know what it sound like to me. Y'all tell me in the comment section.